You see me often like this, but I'm about to fly 1600 kilometers to play in a very iconic club that is called Harry Klein in Munich, making my first debut in Germany. What could ever go wrong? Sorry. So I get an email from Nachdein Tagaus. So they asked me if I want to play in Harry Klein on their label event, which is very interesting because Harry Klein is in my bucket list. Let me explain. Harry Klein is built middle of an apartment complex where there are strict German loudness measures, but you see, it is Germany, so they obviously out-engineered it. I asked one of the owners to tell me how they did it, but let me tell you the short story of Harry Klein first. Harry Klein is considered to be one of the two unofficial successors of Ultraschalls, a pioneer techno club in Munich that founded way earlier, in 1994. Ultraschalls was very much inspired by Berlin's emerging techno scene and in particular by the clubs Tresor and Planet. A quite funny anecdote is that due to the huge popularity of the parties and the lack of ventilation facilities, it was necessary to stop the music for about 10 minutes every 2 hours to open the windows and get fresh oxygen. Though this didn't last forever. After the closing of the second location of the Ultraschalls in 2003, there were repeated speculations within the scene about the ultrasound trees, which were only dispelled with the opening of Harry Klein on September 4, 2003. The first iteration of a Harry Klein, or people tend to call Old Harry Klein, was based in a former industrial building and had a floor area that was only about as big as the dance floor of the former Ultraschall 2. Club itself was characterized by kitsch decoration and avant-garde video projections, hence a tradition of combining visual experience together with the musical experience. In 2010, Harry Klein, like several other clubs on Optimal side, moved to a new location on Sonnenstraße in downtown Munich. The idea of compact dance floor surrounded by video projections from several sides was retained, but they had a huge problem at hand. The building they moved in had a strict restriction for loudness levels, which were way below the overall club loudness. So something had to be done. Let me introduce you to Peter, one of the partners of Harry Klein, and let him take it from here.
This is the Harry Klein. So the problem was the second floor, the steel from the second floor, it was into this building in the neighborship. And if you make the music loud, it's like a guitar, the sound goes in the other building. And there are living people inside. There was no possibility to make the normal thing that the neighborship have not so loud music. And then the architect has an idea, so it's possible to build a new building in the building and put it on the springs.
And this is the one here.
Yes, the idea was make a new building on the springs, and behind there there's air, there's a possibility to make a disco inside, but we have to do a lot. And then he says, okay, do that. You can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah.
These vibrations doesn't.
In Japan they use it for earthquake. We are the first club to use it to make a building in a building.
What happens now? Are you going to move out?
Big one buy it and they want to build a hotel. Then we make another club.
Yeah. Oftentimes, this is what people think how DJs prepare for a gig. But that is not really entirely true. This is really how you prepare for your set. First, create a playlist with the songs that I really like. Just go and buy all the tracks that I like, and afterwards, using Mixed-in Key, this is just a software. It helps you to really understand each track. You have the energy levels, and the keys, and the tempos, and so on and so forth. And most importantly, it will have this harmonic wheel. If you don't know what is harmonic mixing, it basically tells you which keys you would be mixing, and it wouldn't sound awful. And afterwards, it's probably the most boring part. You just go to the record box, fix all your cue points. You will spend quite a bit of time on the record box preparing your sets, I will say. So we have a bit choice on our hands because they actually asked me which DJ equipment that I want to use, and I have an option to use actually CDJ 3000 and V10 for the mixer. 3000 is not a problem because it's almost the same like 2000, but on the other hand, V10, the NIM mixer is completely different. It has 4 different EQs, it has different routing, and it has different effects as well. I want to go out of my comfort zone and try that one because it can probably do a lot of cool stuff. The problem is I don't want to use it for the first time at the show. I need to find somebody who can give me V10 so that I can try a bit before we go. Let me make some calls first. Hey! Jag har ett problem. Har vi någon som har Tia som mixar på Pioneer? Så jag kan prova en gång. Perfekt. Hörs vi. Hej. So I find somebody who can help me. I can actually go to Pioneer showroom. They had apparently 4 CDJ 3000 there and 1 V10 as a mixer. So today's mission is go there, try the new gear as much as possible. Let's go. Yes, finally I got to do Pioneer place, the secret place, and these are the first time that I will be using these things. And this person right over here is Mike.
Hello.
And he is helping me with everything. I'm really thankful for him to take me here so that I can try this thing out. We have the big guns over here, cool system on top. And then of course the most important thing for me at least, 4 CDJ 3000s. And this is the lights that you can play around. Even though I have my second playlist that I didn't prepare really, CDJ 3000 has this nice function. Actually you can see which keys are passing. So even though I didn't prepare that much, I will be still having my cue points. For example, if I take this track, you will see that my cues are here and my cues are there. This just helps me to actually kind of match the tracks yellow, green and red. Just marking different parts of the track. Same thing over here. So the things are easy for that part, I will say. I have been here for a while. Maybe 2 hours I try to get used to this as much as possible. In the end it is the same really. It's just like a bit more bands, a bit more effects, a bit more options, which is nice. Pioneer Sweden was really cool about it, so I'd like to be here a couple of more times. But now I'm really hungry and tired, so I'm gonna go back to the studio. I'm in Pioneer now. There are things happening, right? The lights are going bananas at the moment. I have prepared my set, but I need, of course, a second opinion. Lucky me, I have somebody that can really help me out with that. Mika is coming. I'll try to get some feedback. Hello!
Läget?
Det är toppen, hur är det med dig?
Det är bra, det är bra. Men de kan spela mycket grejer. Ja,
sorry! Told you so!
Jag sticker iväg ett tag. Ja, vi ses sen.
I told you so!
Innan du lägger ut den, då kan vi jobba liksom.
Yeah. Alright, this was the last training session. I finally get to play the whole set from start to end, try to just fine-tune the stuff. I'm pretty happy with the set because there are a lot of edits, a lot of remixes, and a lot of my own tracks as well. So we will see how the people react to it in the club. Now I'm gonna pack and then just leave this place, and in the night or tomorrow morning really early I have my flight and we are going to Munich. This is probably the worst part of traveling. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning, we have to take a taxi at 3 o'clock and we have to wait here until 6. Whole airport is super empty. I think I will just get a coffee and try not to sleep. My show is 2:30. I should really get used to staying awake for a long time. Alright, now it's time for the artist nerd. What happens before the shows? Oftentimes you go together with other artists and have a nice dinner, have a nice chat, and get a full stomach so that you feel you are ready for the show. So now we are going out and meet Paul. This is the artist dinner, I would say, and meet all these awesome artists.
Hello.
Especially focus on what did you say?
Oh, I think it's time for you to just try different formats on YouTube and see if your audience likes it.
So I'm gonna try new formats on YouTube, and if you don't like it, it is his fault. So we can all blame him on the comments, but like I get the idea from him, okay?
I'm okay with it, yeah.
Okay.
Here's my hand. Stop. Bring the beat back.
Finally back to my studio. I love so much and it's really my happy place, I think. But being out there, I'm not gonna lie, it was really cool. There's no better feeling than playing your set and having this fantastic crowd of people dancing, cheering and singing each and every song. I love it really so much. And it was really cute that people coming to me and telling me how they learned from channel, how they're making their own tracks now. And I could see that like spark of joy making music or trying to learn music, and it was really cool to hear that. It was, I think, the greatest motivation that I can ever have. I think I want to be more out there. There are really cool clubs and festivals I want to play, so I will be more open for the opportunities going forward. If you're a club owner or a promoter or a booking agent, if you want to see me and my community coming into your place or your festival and dancing and having fun together, reach me over here. I will put my email address around here. By the way, it is the last 2 weeks of our remix competition. There are more than $30,000 in prizes. So if you want to learn more about it and join the remix competition, I will put the video over here. Take a look.